My name is Chris Lee. I work for Buy Me Engineering Hong Kong since 2004. I was with the group since 2000, and currently we are working on the Lintown project, which we received in 2013. We are Buy Me Engineering, and we are the E&M specialists for the job, which we are working on fire services, MVAC, tunnel ventilation systems. The project consists of 3 ventilation buildings, 2 tunnels, and an administration building. With the advent of the announcement for Hi5, is going to be a very good knowledge sharing platform. The reason I say this is because currently what we have in place in the workplace is method statements. We have task launch meetings and toolbox talks to guide each of the workers and the subcontractors on what we would expect for them to be doing on site. With the advent of an online platforms such as Hi5, which has short tutorials on best practices for carrying out a specific task, then of course it's always going to be good. It's better as a visual aid. It's going to be easier for them to understand. Even if there's a cultural language issue, they actually will be able to see what should be done. With a tutorial, it's easier to see than it is actually to explain or ask someone to read a very long-winded method statement, which they can be. We always try to minimize the method statements so that they are more understandable and to the point. But with the Hi5 platform and with the sort of tutorial and visual aids, it's going to be much, much easier. The other plus point with Hi5 is that there's a way where anyone can submit a tutorial of any particular task they think would benefit anyone who uses the platform in terms of how to perform a specific task. So when it comes to specifically selecting a video, there are the basic elements of a construction site where it has to be done right in order so that mistakes are mitigated in the end. We see such mistakes being made when we do conduits, say. Okay, so a small tutorial, quick and easy, for how to actually connect conduits together, or how to bend conduits with a proper radius, say, in order so that it's easier in the future to pass cables and wires. There's also how to connect water pipes to make sure that they don't leak. There are specific things within how to connect the pipe. It's not just a nut and bolt. There's also the gaskets, the waterproofing issues, those sort of things. So a tutorial within Hi5 would be able to explain this easily to anyone, any worker, or any of our colleagues who would want to know that before they start the works. It's always good to have best practices, and especially within this Hi5 we can have all the tutorials, and with all these tutorials we can learn best practices not only from the regional, which is Hong Kong, but we can learn from other countries within the international community on how they can do things and how we can improve. Maybe we can use those as well, and vice versa. They can take from ours and use in other countries, especially cross-cultural countries where there are differences in safe practices and differences in professional practices. So with us, especially within the E&M field, there's a lot of major equipment needs to be moved, lifted and shifted, so this could be something that we could submit on the tutorial as well. So yeah, I think Hi5 is going to be a really good platform for sharing all the knowledge that we've gained in Hong Kong especially, and maybe we get some information from other countries on how they work as well.